Sometimes you discover an area so surprising you just have to share it with everyone, and that's what we found today on At Your Leisure, outside of Beaver, Utah. I'm Chad Booth. There are new trails and old views, and you're going to want to experience them both. Then Steve Heumann goes subterranean as he finds some incredible surprises in the West Desert, one of which takes him deep below the surface. Finally, Reese Stein discovers a Greek thermopolis in the wildlands of Wyoming. On the Outdoors on AYL.
Okay, Roy, we'll round them up at the old corral.
in our Razor 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, Corey Toon's Razor 4.
Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Rhea Rossi Booth.
And we do have the Corey Toon limited edition off-road crawler today because we've got a full house. This is the party barge. Now this is a section of road that we're on. It's a mountain pass that's just north of the Minersville Reservoir, and there's a whole trail system that ties in up here. And we actually, a couple of weeks ago, covered a part of the trail under construction. But we thought, this is so pretty, we just need to have people get a little bit bigger view. And we are out with the Tusher Mountain ATV Club.
And that's not Tusher.
We're out for a good time.
Well,
right, baby?
Yeah, let's go have a good time. All right, let's go explore.
I think we should see what this trail system's about.
We do rides on both the high mountains east of Beaver, the Tushers, and we come out here in the minerals.
Yeah, Chad pointed earlier.
Yep, this is Utah's Yosemite.
Spectacular.
First time I'd ever been out here at Rock Corral in this area was about 8 years ago. It just kind of blew me away. I've lived in Beaver County my whole life. Just didn't really pay any attention or know it was here, but the thing about it is it's accessible most of the year, and there's tons of little side trails all over out here that, you know, people can spend time just exploring on their own.
Four-wheel drive's always good in Beaver County. You can come see the wild horses, you can see elk, you can see the mountain goats up on top of the Tushers, up on top of Beaver Mountain.
There's a rock just further up the road, and here again you got to use your imagination, but it's more obvious if you take a photograph of it, but it looks like Simba the lion, I think.
There's rock hounding everywhere out west. The whole county's a rock hounding treasure. They have the geocaching, they do that all over. There's Indian riding, different things like that, and the sky's the limit out here.
So we want to end this little part of the tour with a hibernation story. You see, bears hibernate, and even imaginary bears hibernate, because if you're here in the Mineral Mountains at the exact right time of day, you can see the little circus bear up here in the rocks.
He's adorable, but he disappears.
That's right, because as soon as the sun moves over, the shadow disappears and Pooh Bear's gone until the next day.
It really is cool. You come around this bend and all of a sudden you see this adorable bear on the side of this rock, and he's big, you can't miss him.
Yep. Well, right now we're going to not go to something imaginary. It's very real, and it's this week's travel adventure. It is a terrible yoke of responsibility that we carry, having to bring you this show every week on Outdoor Fun.
I know, we're always so depressed.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure.
Oh, it's so beautiful out here, but even you can get yourselves out here to the Mineral Mountains out here in Beaver County.
Yeah, now this section right here is called the Little Granites. I guess that means there are bigger ones somewhere else, but if, you know, as I look around, these look plenty big to me. Let's find out what people think about this area.
I've lived in Beaver County for over 40 years, and there's areas of Beaver County that I have not been to. Every time I go to a new area, even today, I've been to areas that I have never been to before. Beaver has many motels, we have many campgrounds. Come to Beaver County, get off the freeway, explore, contact the locals, find out where you should go, where you need to go, and find out the sites that are available. There are places to go in Beaver County that very few people have seen, and they're not that hard to get there because Beaver County is very low populated. And there's a lot of places to go and enjoy the outdoors.
If we come back here again on this part of the trip, we want a translator with us, because right there at the top of those rocks are a whole bunch of petroglyphs, a whole bunch of them, and they're supposed to be really good, but we don't know what they mean, other than it says in the future there will be pig farms in this county.
Because this is a, what do you call this thing?
This is a floor section from a pig farm.
Yeah, isn't this awesome? They made a table out of it. Yeah, so you can pig out. Oh, the heat's getting to me, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It's time for us, though, to move from eating pig farms on a pig farm floor, pigging out, to our trailhead adventure. Well, next week's show looks good. This week's show looks good. Thank you to our assistants, our tour guides today, Commissioner Mike Dalton, Commissioner Tammy Pearson, and our friend Debbie Goodwin, who always is up for a good day of fun. So we are going to end the show on kind of a poetic note. You know the old poem about For Whom the Bell Tolls. Some of us think it's a poem, some of us think it's a book, and some of us think it's a Metallica song. But we ask the question of For Whom the Bell Tolls, not because of somebody past and gone, but to beckon you to come down and explore Beaver County. Remember, there's adventure around every bend, but you've got to get out there to discover your own. We'll see you next week on At Your Leisure. Okay, should we do it?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, nobody's running yet. Mike, see you next week. No people are coming yet. Nope, then nobody cares. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. Sound better?
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.